fallen colleagues.
I see it as a defaced Union Jack myself.
Alright, well, that's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion.
Do you know what? I think the van's cleaner from my last visit, like 2.5 years ago.
Probable. Authorised personnel only through there. The red light shows toilet is occupied. You got a toilet on that thing? Interesting.
Oh yeah, nice, yeah. Can you believe 15,000? Well, I can't talk to you.
Fucking hell, man.
So this is where they'll be bringing in potential prisoners through custody. Cleaner, a lot cleaner. Of course, bikes, vehicles. Oh, no. Let's see, inside the police station here. Still there's a lot of bikes up. Interesting, to say the least. Yeah, so literally I've just been around here and just having a look in what they've got in. Like literally through here, look.
Oh, what's in here?
You can see everything. Into the station.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, $10,000 straight into the station, mate. I think last time I came, but I'm sure that was shut. There's another thing inside.
Is there actually?
I think there's another shutter inside, yeah. What's what you seen in there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that been kept clean, do you know?
That's pretty much it.
Oh, there's piece of yeah, out of hours contracts. Just there, on the seat.
Oh. 2.5 years ago, something like that. See, that's what we need. That's what we need on all of these. So when copies are saying, oh, look away from the pin, look, the keyboard's over there.
Yeah.
Should have them on all.
Should have a cover.
Yeah.
So we can be free to film.
Yeah, we've got one there as well.
So we can be free to film, and they're covering up their security needs to be covered up.
Yeah, exactly. I was saying that I've never really had any issues with North Yorkshire Police, to be fair. And I've been here before on the Todd. Never had any issues.
Shakes. Vehicle coming down. We may have a prisoner. Captive.
Yeah. Could be going round. Going round that.
Parking. Look at that parking. I have to turn all that way. Oh. Might be able to see inside this. Might be able to see inside this one in a second.
Last time. We might be able to see in here. Last time.
Interesting. I'm gonna stick a bonus clip in at the end of this video of a Karen on the train earlier on this long weekend. So enjoy this bonus clip.
Even though we haven't got, well, in fact, last time I came, I'll put the original link to, I'll put the link to the original video. Last time I came, we didn't see any of this. Went in front counter and that was it. Today we've got interactions with the copper, which we didn't get interactions last time. I've got to a little bag of coke. Novelty purchase.
So this is where the custody will really be, not through them doors up there, through here.
Centralised, apparently.
Well, I can't see no sense.
How are we doing? You alright?
Alright.
I think I know you.
You don't know me.
Did you not work at Hull?
Never.
Oh, you've got a twin man.
Well,
I don't know if that's a compliment.
Both recording.
sorry?
You're both recording?
Yeah, yes, mate, yeah.
Yeah. You know, you should have said as soon as you were available to.
I was just saying hello first.
Okay.
Light in it, just
Like-
say hello.
Well,
Okay.
we're recording. Obviously, we record when we talk to any member of the
Oh,
public.
yeah, sound no problem.
Obviously, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not getting
yeah,
into
of
any
course.
nonsense. I'm assuming you're just going to be filming for a short while.
So, can you identify yourself? Is that all right?
Yeah, call number's 275.
275. What's yours?
12.
12.
Yeah.
Because my eyesight's not great, mate, and I've got
Bit
some.
glasses.
Sun's gone away.
Yeah,
hasn't
I've got
it?
sunglasses on and my eyesight's not
Yeah,
brilliant,
that's
so I'm not
fine.
being arsey.
Yeah, that's all right.
I like to know I'm talking to.
Yeah, no
Yeah, don't
drama.
worry.
Yeah, we're just.
Yeah, I'll go. Just doing. He's just doing some.
Yeah, the other officers, yeah.
He's
Ooh,
doing some
undercover.
like.
She really just walked past two big fellas and asked if you're all right. That's great.
She got a
Do you have like
firearm.
YouTube channel and that?
Firearm.
Oh, we vlogging all over UK.
Yeah.
All over UK. Yeah, we've been all over, haven't we?
Yeah,
it's
been
brilliant.
UK wide.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
No
it's
issue
fun.
with it.
With
That's a question I've always wanted to know.
Dracula and everything.
Yeah.
Why you do it?
Why we do it?
Just out of curiosity.
Flexing our rights before we lose them.
Okay.
Because the way the world is, anything can happen and people can take away human rights. This is one of our rights. We go around filming everywhere, obviously knowing our rights, knowing the boundaries of the law that we can stay on the right side of, and just educating people as well. There's a few people that don't know, that think it's illegal, sometimes will be willing to listen to what we've got to say and how we've got to say it. It's not illegal. It's not against the law.
Rest assured that we're here to listen to you. Like I say, I'm no issue you filming, as long as you don't go past the no access point.
Oh, of course, yeah. Listen, I'm not one of them.
Well, can I ask you a question then?
I'll let you.
Yes.
How come you've got a badge on? The badge with blue line through?
Oh, from Blue Line.
Yeah.
I want to ask a question.
It's just showing respect to sort of fallen colleagues. That's all
Is it part of your uniform?
No, but
And
Could you not have wore a different type of badge with the full colours in and the blue line around the outside?
I suppose I could have, but I like this badge, so that's why I'm wearing that one, and it's just a respect for fallen colleagues.
I see it as a defaced Union Jack myself.
All right, well, that's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. I can respect that. That's fine.
The Union Jack's never had them colours, has it?
Oh, like I say,
I mean, that's fact. The Union Jack has never had them colours.
I've explained what it is. I'm not going to get into it.
It's an adaptation of the Union Jack, isn't
Exactly,
it?
it's an adaptation, so it's defaced.
I'm going to tell you something.
In my eyes.
Which I bet you didn't know.
Cool.
It's not for fallen officers. It's for mental health and well-being in the police force.
Right.
And do you know when it was introduced?
Was it after PC?
It was after them 2 WPCs got bombed in Manchester, where it that Dale Cregan.
Yeah, Osdale Cregan.
So that's when the charity formed, and it was formed for mental health and well-being within the police force. So everyone who's always said it's for fallen officers, with respect.
No, that's fine. We're having a respectful conversation.
That's actually wrong.
All right.
That's
fine.
But yeah.
Did you want to ask another question?
No, that was it. I will base. That's for question. It wants such a question.
More of a.
That was something I was just going to say to him.
Yeah,
actually.
that's all right.
Yeah.
Just so we know, how long roughly do you think you'll be here?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Is that
We ain't decided
Just
really.
because if we get a phone call, 2 lads hanging around outside the police station filming, we can say, oh yeah, we know about that, it's fine.
Yeah, to be fair, we've spoken to one of your collegues as well. I did.
We ain't going to be here all night, put it that way, Paul.
No,
you know, we're going to be here for a bit.
To be fair, neither will we.
There you go then.
Hey, listen lads, I've been walking around this police station bigging you guys up, right? Because I came here 2.5 years ago, I didn't have an issue with nobody. In fact, I've done a lot of filming in North Yorkshire, and I've never really had an issue with any officer.
Have you done any other nicks in North Yorkshire?
I've done loads, mate. Loads.
In North Yorkshire?
In North Yorkshire,
right.
Yeah.
We haven't got loads. We've only got a couple of police stations.
Well, you got York and that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Fulford.
Yeah.
Whitby. Well, there's quite a few.
Fulford.
Tiny. That's not. It's more of an office than.
It's like the
Fulford Road
it's like
in
the
York
Celeste,
had some officers that I've got a problem with and a grudge against for a long period of time.
Fulford Road.
Yeah.
Anyone you can remember, or?
A bloke called Stephen ONeal was accused of being selling drugs outside of a nightclub, outside of a club or a pub. Accused of it. Wasn't carrying any drugs.
Okay.
Wasn't involved in selling anything. Walked away from officers. Then the officers obviously threatened him with several arrests and stuff like that was left out of the public statement. But he subsequently got a chase off the officers after being scared, bearing in mind he's drunk as well. So he was scared for his safety, ran away from the officers, ended up somehow getting into
the ended up in the river.
Yes.
Yeah.
Getting into the river.
I used to work in York,
and
so I know some of this stuff.
And even if you think that my possible biased opinion up until this point is my biased opinion, in your opinion, you're stood at a side of a river that is very dangerous, bearing in mind it's a heavy current. I'm sure you know about the river. You've got boys all up and down the river.
And I called him sausage.
Would you then still turn around and go, it was a waste of resources
All I
to
was
save
doing
that man's
was
life?
walking round the
Sorry,
car.
what was that?
Would you still turn around and say publicly that it's a waste of resources to try and save that man's life?
Well, absolutely not, because the number one role as a police officer is to preserve life.
Exactly, that is what them officers said, and they got away with everything. They didn't get
Listen,
nothing done against them.
I mean, I can't talk intelligently about it. I'm aware of the incident in general, but not the the specific details.
Can't go past
I wasn't actually working when it happened, but obviously it's a big incident. It's tragic, so
I went to.
I'm not aware of it.
You wouldn't ever just.
You're not Whitbeck.
Absolutely not. As I say, the number one, primary duty of police officers is to preserve life.
Yeah.
So I didn't go.
Even if you believe that person to be a criminal.
Doesn't matter. We're not here to judge.
Exactly. And that's the point. That's the point. These officers left him and he drowned.
Well, I thought you were going to come and search me under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act, mate.
Why did you think
Why
that?
would we do that?
Because I told that copper around there had a bag of coke on me. And I asked him if he wanted to buy a bag of coke.
With your camera on?
Yeah.
It's not the strangest interaction.
And he
I've
just
ever
laughed.
seen today.
He just laughed and went, I'm sure you could get rid of it in town.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you what I'm on about, mate. But I did pull it out and I did show him and he laughed. But when I say a bag of
We're
coke,
talking a bag of cola balls.
I just mean a little bag of coke.
It's one of them. I've seen them before.
That's quality, like that.
That's genius.
That's literally like £4 off eBay. and I know, right? Listen, I've been doing what I'm doing for just over 3 years now.
Yeah.
And I've met a lot of bad coppers, but I've met a lot of good coppers as well. And I know you guys have sense of humour. Not all of you do.
Sometimes.
I know some of you do.
Depends
not
what
all
kind
of
of day
you.
we're having done it.
Yeah. So I thought, well, I've not tried it yet. I've had it about 4 weeks. I'm going to pull it out.
I like it.
See what happens. But please don't arrest me.
The question to that is, even if you're having a bad day, would you rather ignore someone or get in an argument with them?
I don't really want to argue with anyone if I can avoid
ignore
it.
Exactly.
That's,
That's the way to be.
I've got my health and safety.
There is a lot of officers out there that would rather just get in an argument to relieve their stress.
So when I go to these building sites and I say I'm going to take my drone up, HSE Health and Safety Inspector Fred is going to take drone up and see if everything's in order, and he'll say, health and safety, and he'll start shitting my pants, and I'll say, yeah, Fred, Health and Safety Inspector.
He ain't got a hard hat.
That was my drone pilot. No, he lost his hard hat. He had a bit
Stick him on top of
he had a bit of an accident about a fortnide ago, and he's not recovered.
He's
He's
fallen safety brief,
from
shouldn't he?
height.
left a big hole in his head. He's not recovered.
Tragic.
Yeah.
But
Right. Oh, I was going to ask you, are we going to be able to watch ourselves online later then?
maybe.
Yeah,
What's the YouTube
Go
channel
on.
called?
Maybe.
What's your channel?
At least give us the channel.
you'll find it.
I won't.
Mate,
You will.
I haven't
There's
got enough
that
time
many
to look for it.
audits.
You'll be at thumbnail.
The only one I know is DJ Audits.
That's a mate of mine.
That's the only one I know.
Yeah.
He's a good friend of ours. Yeah.
He's a good lad, isn't
what's
he,
the
though?
channel called
He always
then?
pays for dinner.
Does he?
Always
And do you
pays
get
for
paid,
lunch.
do you make money out of doing this?
Of course we do.
How many subscribers you got on YouTube?
You know videos, right? It's not just about.
Just step with that's going to work.
It's not just about holding public to account. It's about pound notes as well. These videos make pound notes.
Right.
You know,
You get a lot of views then?
so on average, I
You can do. Highest viewed video on my channel is 1.7 mil.
Labour job 9 to 5 for.
You got separate
Separate channels, yeah.
How many subscribers you got on there?
Subs at that point, I had about 15,000. Now I've got about 35,000.
Decent going.
I've got just over 36 and a half.
Yeah. Well, are you going to give it a name at channel or what?
How are we supposed to watch it if you won't tell us where to look?
Because it's like a golden rule.
What,
You don't give name at
it's a
channel.
secret?
Nope.
Not to police, no.
Do you have TikTok
Oh
as
right,
well?
fair enough.
It's just one of them things. It's
You know, police officers,
well,
right? And this is a true story. Police officers are the very best fishers known to man.
oh yeah.
Honestly. A mate of mine, right now,
I
now,
suppose I'm going to have to put in Scarborough Police Station.
Yeah.
he'll be pulling his fishing rod out of his rucksack, his telescopic one, and he'll be going like that, and they'll say, "What you doing?" Well, you're fishing, aren't you? I ain't got a fishing rod.
I'm pretty sure somebody or someone you know will see the video, review it, and share it.
We'll see it.
Did someone
We'll
then?
see
Did
it.
someone tell you we were here? Or did you just
Someone
see us?
shouted up on the radio that you were filming.
Oh, right.
We were coming back anyway.
Yeah.
And I thought we'd just come and have a chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I know you get a lot of cops come down and I want your name, I want to search you.
Yeah, no, I like to have a chat. I
come
like
and
to
say
talk
hello.
now. Listen, I work 4 days a week from home. So I've got a full-time job.
He comes out and he chats a lot.
And I make some good money, and I work 4 days a week from home. So on Fridays and Saturdays, I like to go out. I like to go to new places, meet new people, talk to new people. So you know, I'm welcome for a chat anytime.
That's fine.
But yeah, the thin blue line. At least you know now.
Well, there we go. Yeah.
Every day's a
So learn something new every day.
I'd never disrespect it because I've had issues myself with mental health in the past. I know a lot of people do. But yeah,
you doing right now?
Mental health and well-being. Yeah. Good. And
Otherwise it'd be section 14, wouldn't it?
Is
it section 14?
Of course I'm alright.
Mental health.
136.
136. I don't know where I got that from then.
Yeah, but
I've been detained. I've been detained for mental health before.
Yeah. If it's a police parish, yeah, section 136.
Yeah, I've been detained under
that's
that
only
before.
if you're acting crazy, though, isn't it?
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, threat to others, threat to yourself. We have to deem someone's capacity or not, don't
The
we?
worst thing was I even pushed a copper off me, which he could have got me done for, and I never heard nothing from it.
Well, like I say, if you get sectioned, the fact
Going
is...
through, I think our opinion here, generally, if someone's going through a mental health crisis, it's a crisis.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
rather than anything else.
I'm glad you guys think so.
Just give us 2 minutes.
Because that story down in Sussex with them coppers tasering and spraying that old fella. I'm sure you know about that.
Yeah, I know the one.
With a butter knife.
Them two, right? They want compassionate. They want trying to get down to his level and talk to him. And I get that you split. You know, it's at that moment in time. It's that decision at that moment in time. The guy's got the leg. He's in a wheelchair.
Does that kind of thing like get on your nerves? Because you have to then put on the same uniform and go out into the street.
Me personally, I kind of try to ignore it. And the reason I try to ignore it is because there's a lot of cops in. I mean, it's what 120,000 of us.
Yeah.
And you'll hear a story of 1 or 2 that maybe have done something they shouldn't have, but you never. I don't think you always get the full facts in the press. So I'm not passing judgment. I'm not going to make a comment on it. I don't know. I wasn't there.
We saw the video though, didn't we?
Yeah, but we see a video. Do we know how much it's been edited? I don't know the full facts. And at the end of the day, we come to work, speak to people like people, and we go home. If that officer has done something wrong, he's going to be disciplined, then the powers that be will sort that out. Yeah. And trust me, the police.
I know what you're about to say as well. Do you really think that it's that good, the disciplinary?
In the police?
I think we're held to a much higher account now. I think there's a healthy...
So you don't get to keep your pension if you
leave
leave before...
/ fear of obviously police conduct at the minute.
Right. So for a lot of years, there's been obviously several thousand cases where police officers have then subsequently left the job before the investigation has come to a close.
Yeah.
So they haven't been sacked.
Why do you think?
So they've left the job and they've kept their retirement. So, you know,
Why do you think this certain inspector left the job and come back as a PCSO, so he didn't lose his pension?
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
that's a different story.
It's a specific case that I don't know anything about, do I? So
yeah. Once I see some action about it, like out in the public, and I see a change.
Do you want to look at the websites for misconduct for officers?
No.
Because I don't know about other forces, but North Yorkshire publicise any officers that are going to be part of a public hearing. You can apply to attend.
There is a few cases what I've seen where you can apply to attend.
I presume all forces do it.
You're getting bored,
No,
no, we are really, really busy.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah, no worries.
I've got about 3 hours of work to do.
He finished an hour ago.
Yeah.
Right, we'll let you get off then. We'll let you get off then. It's all right. All right, no worries.
Just don't push too much next time. And what he mentioned about the body cam at the beginning, I think he was trying to tell you that you meant to tell people at the earliest available opportunity.
Yeah.
You are, but we were just speaking.
I thought I'd say hello first rather than by the way I'm filming you.
Yeah, it's alright, you know, for next time, don't you?
It's slightly aggressive, isn't it? I go, you're on camera. More than, hi, how you doing?
Yeah,
do you know what
it's
I mean?
catch-22, mate. Yeah. It's devil's advocate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. And I'm playing it. See you later.
Good night, guys. See you later.
Well, there we are. North Yorkshire Police. Good conversation there.
They were fishing. They knew about fishing.
They were fishing.
I knew about fishing.
So I was fishing.
Yeah.
You was fishing. We was all fishing.
We didn't fall for it. We're all fishing.
We're all fishing.
We're all just sat on a fishing boat.
Yeah, we were sat on a fishing boat fishing together.
Looking for fish.
And none of us caught anything. None of us caught a thing. Waters were empty, but it is what it is. We played our part well, they played their part well, and that's the conclusion of the video. That is Scarborough Police Station. Fair enough to you lot. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there, guys. And